Hi there, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Corbin Fritz. Let's start out with a few monologue jokes. Several soldiers this week at a U.S. Army base, Fort Bliss, have been hospitalized after ingesting a, quote, mystery substance. That's okay, boys. I, too, have woken up in the hospital after ingesting quite a few mystery substances, only I was on my way to Fort Bliss. This week, Nancy Pelosi made claims that, quote, the enemy is in the House of Representatives. Said the QAnon Congress people, the Clintons are drinking children's blood! Says Ted Cruz, but I'm in the Senate. Actress Cecily Tyson has just passed away one day after publishing her memoirs. There is not expected to be a sequel. The sleepwalking killer has expressed that he will never be able to forgive himself for murdering his wife in his sleep. Even less able to forgive him, his wife. This week, President Joe Biden reversed a decision by Donald Trump that banned trans members of the military from serving. Here to speak now is trans activist and my very good friend, who I have not seen in a while, Ariel. Ariel, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever.
I am well, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, we are talking to you through a satellite phone. You are out in the field, correct?
That's an affirmative. I collect the casualties from the neutral zone, all for the glory of the war machine.
Ah, no man's land.
Not anymore, motherfuckers, sir. That's no person's land now.
Outstanding. Now, you just joined the armed services this past week. Is that correct?
That's as affirmative as Joe Biden's pants when he gives a massage. I got my stripes this week, and I'm starting from the bottom, certainly. But I'm just glad to be able to serve my country.
Now, what branch of the military are you in? Are you in the Space Force?
Oh, fuck Mike Pence.
Are you in the Army?
Well, I do have 2 arms, but I wouldn't consider that any more Army than most.
Oh, okay. I know. Are you...
In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, yes, you can put your mind at ease. In the Navy, come on now, people, make a stand. In the Navy, can't you say we need a hand? In the Navy.
Well, to be perfectly candid, I didn't want to join any of those because I don't really like guns or being yelled at. But I have to say the platoon I came in here with has really made me feel welcome.
Yes, Ariel, but what branch of the armed services are you in?
I'm in the KISS Army, sir.
Well, but the KISS Army hasn't been allowed to serve since last March because of COVID.
No, Corbin, you're thinking of the Kissing Army. That still falls within Mike Pence's Space Force. He was more than a little weirdly obsessed with regulating kissing rather than safeguarding kissing.
Well, as long as they're not enforcing it on anyone.
No, the Kissing Army is Pence's private security detail, making sure he only gets hetero kisses from mother.
Very weird.
Very weird indeed. But yes, Corbin, I have enlisted in the KISS Army.
You mean you have joined the legions of fans from one of the most influential rock bands of all time, KISS?
Affirmative once more. Formed in 1973 and continuing to gig through the present day, selling over 75 million albums and ranked by MTV as the 9th greatest metal band of all time.
Wow, Ariel, you really shocked me.
Hey, God gave rock and roll to you too.
I do like to rock and roll all night and party every day.
You know, Corbin, every time I look at you, I'm sure I know something.
It's honestly a reason to live for me. But sometimes when you're the king of the nighttime world, you have to turn on the night. And even after you hide your heart for 100,000 years, you realize that you're unmasked as tears are falling and you drink your cold gin.
Wow, the Fritz is on fire tonight. Look, you know I still love you, but this is a world without heroes. Yeah, I could say, come on and love me, and then you'd say I stole your love, and then we'd have a deuce, so just let me go.
Ariel, I wish I could kiss you, but I can't because of COVID. But thank you so much for making time for us today, and enjoy your time among the ranks in the KISS Army.
Talk to you tomorrow. Ah, it's 1,000,000 to 1. Somebody call Dr. Love. Goodbye.
Well, that ain't quite right, and any way you slice it, all hell's breaking loose. But that's okay, I'm sure the God of Thunder is on their side. Oh, we have one more joke? Well, we'll do it now, I guess. Governor Andrew Cuomo said today that restaurants in New York City could be open for Valentine's Day. However, social distancing will need to be maintained and will be strictly enforced by the Kissing Army. Thanks so much for tuning in. We've got a great one for you tonight. Stick around and enjoy the show.